Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome back to the Paradox Studios. We're in the headquarters of Paradox. I'm here with A Kiss for Luck.
Hi guys.
And Briarstone.
Greetings.
And we're gonna play some Stellaris together.
Aye.
Yes.
Do it.
So I just sat down with Henrik, got a bit of a talk and intro, some background over there, but this is gonna be the first time that I'm gonna be sitting and actually playing the game.
Randomize.
Yeah, there's a lot of game choices here. Obviously, we're gonna go for the biggest possible galaxy.
Yes.
Of course.
I don't know, galaxy shape.
Spiral art, forearms sounds cool. It'd be
Yeah,
pretty.
it's going to be very pretty, which is of course most important. We'll give lots of AI empires, although I don't know how many we're going to have time to run into.
Iron Man mode.
No, we're going to
No.
leave that
No, no,
off.
no, no, no,
Stop
no.
shaking all the things.
I'm sorry.
If according to Briar, everything we do is always random in Iron Man. But these are pre-made races we can choose from.
Right.
But you can customize
customize
whatever you
all
want,
of
whenever
them.
you want. Yeah. I kind of like the
Let's
ears
find
over here,
cute
like
little
little
guys,
wiggly
yes.
ears. That's who you mean?
Let's customize.
You
the
don't want
cute
like the denizens of Cthulhu?
Mm.
Not tonight.
All right, the
Let's
cute.
go with cutesy.
All right, and then customize.
Customize.
It
Right
is
over
Monster Monday, though.
here. Apparently
it's
it is.
Monster.
So we've got symbols to choose
Oh, I
from.
hadn't even noticed that before.
I don't know what kind of empire we're gonna go with, but Ascension's not here.
Pick this, so it's kind of who knows what that. We
Could
could
be.
go anywhere. With
I mean,
that.
we could do this one. It sort of looks like the Federation.
It does.
That's a square version of the yin.
Or-
I like that square. I like.
that one lets
Oh.
us go anywhere. Oh, we have other
Oh!
choices.
What?
Look at all these categories.
Oh!
Okay, that was just like one group of things over here. I was like, there's not very many symbols, but it's an early build, obviously. A lot of things are not going to be finished in this build.
So
So I was
what-
like, oh, there's not that many symbols.
What's that one? Oh, for
Who's
our
lucky?
cute little guys, we could go with
Yes.
the little curly pet
Mm.
thing.
This one?
There.
No, no.
I like it because you know why? It looks like the
Ah.
Zerg.
Oh,
I
there you go,
love
then.
it. Okay.
Proper.
So we got that. Choose our background. Oh, and there's patterns we can add.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at this stuff.
okay, this is fun.
And you know, like anyone we meet is going to be like procedurally generated versions of this too.
Mm.
So we're looking at like 4 hours of character creation here.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Primary and secondary colors.
Look at the colors.
That's fantastic.
So I think we should be like maybe tropical world.
They look like nice little tropical guys.
Yeah.
Just scooting through the brush.
And then there's a subspecies version, so it's like mammalian.
Oh,
What was that? Like horse people? No, those are warthogs.
it's a warthog.
Was there a horse?
That's a.
That's close to a horse.
I like the
Oh.
teeny little ears on this guy. Okay,
Cat
cat
people?
word. Yeah,
That's
let's do
kinda
that.
nice.
Okay.
It's the Gilbert clan.
The Skulldarty.
I like. All right, that's gonna be us. Should we? Oh, yeah, the Gilberts. The Gilbertos.
Gilberts.
Gilberts.
That's awesome.
Gilberts.
The Gilberts, the Gudgeon form, the Gilbertonians.
I've got an extra L in there.
That's
Gilbertian
Gilbertians.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
Get rid of-
Gilbertians.
and
Gilbertian Confederacy.
I'm gonna go with the Cat Confederacy.
It's beautiful.
Endicon, and there we go. That'll be fine. Trip prefix the CAT.
This is smart.
Like
Okay, that's good.
The universe runs on cats.
So we have
Cats.
to come out with like
rapid breeders.
oh, here's all our chosen perks. Okay, I see. So we've cleared out all our traits,
Right.
starting from a fresh batch. We've got 2 points.
Right?
We can take pros. We can also take cons and slow things down.
Flaws.
Charismatic. I mean, Gilbert is really charismatic.
Charismatic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All
They're
right.
kitties.
Yeah.
They're kitties.
Talented, higher skills, strong.
Communal, definitely not.
No, yeah, cats are a little bit. I mean, other than maybe lions, cats are mostly loners.
Right.
So solitary.
and territorial.
There you go. So it actually gives a penalty to happiness.
Ooh.
But we can take that. Was there territorial?
But
Was it
then
in
we
there?
get extra points.
We do get extra points.
Well,
No.
this one said it was territorial, solitary.
Oh, okay.
Solitary. So, quick learners, nomadic,
Cat-like
thrifty,
reflexes.
natural
I want something with, like, more
engineers,
technology,
Natural
'cause it's always-
physicists, you know, they always land on their feet.
That
Okay,
works.
I like it. It's good.
Whatever, it works. It works.
Intelligent. There we go. 10%
absolutely.
engineering, physics. So
I
these are
like-
these are the
ooh,
3
that's
tech
good.
categories. So we're
That's
already going to get a
good.
boost to physics, and we're going to get more boost to
That-
physics
that's
plus
why
all
they
the
land on
things.
their feet?
Oh, we're at -1.
Brilliant.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of the natural physicists
Oh, okay.
Unless
and
you
just
want
keep
a flaw.
intelligent.
Intelligence.
There we go.
Decadent. That's a flaw.
It's true.
Gilbert is decadent.
That's but they want slaves. Species require slaves. Humans. They need human slaves. That makes perfect sense.
that's
Actually, hold
unusual.
on. Let's go and take that. And natural physicist done. Okay,
Yeah.
so we want to go out into space to find humans to enslave,
Right.
to pet us, and bring us food and clean the litter box. Obviously.
Obviously.
Okay.
Good.
What kind of engine travel do we want? I want to sort of play hyperspace because I think that's the classic sort of 4X space type travel just as a baseline.
Existing paths along hyperlane networks. Okay.
Yeah, so basically like highways between stars. You can't just
Sounds
sort of
good.
travel freely, but you can go along then. And missile weapons, because what we're going to do is we're going to fire yarn at our opponents.
Yarn?
Yeah.
You've given us
Explosive
some
yarn.
thought.
Yeah, I totally have.
Totally have.
Okay, then our
I
ethics
think
system.
points.
Yeah, so, I mean, cats are a little bit militarist. I mean, they're ready to hiss and
Right.
claw anything that comes around.
They are.
So xenophile would mean, like, we like other aliens.
Fascinating.
This would lower our tolerance of alien slavery. But we're going to have slaves ourselves.
Yes.
And we could go the other way. That gives us xenophobia, where we don't like other species, which I don't think works out. If we are going to have slaves, we have to not be afraid of our slaves.
It says okay,
right.
minus. Okay. Just reading.
So, I mean, something like this.
Sure.
And then we're kind of individualistic. I mean, materials versus spiritualist.
Materialistic. Big cushions, proper food,
Yeah, all right, I like
China
it.
dishes.
Done.
Yeah.
Thanks to Scratch.
Okay, so it looks like we get more happiness if we go spiritualist, but if you go materialist, you get even more sort of
Physics,
output of all the
society,
things.
engineering. That's
So of
good.
all the points. So I guess it's not research rates, it's how much points you make of all the three.
Yeah.
What kind of mana you make.
I was just thinking, to be more spiritualist, I think they'd have to also excavate more catnip.
Yes. Oh, a catnip-based religion.
Okay, let's unpack that.
Actually,
Let's
you
do
know
that.
what? Okay, we're gonna flick back the other way. Happiness because we have catnip.
I like it.
So-
And look how many government options we have. So we've got. So it looks like all these three are militaristic
Yeah,
type of
one
government.
sort.
Then we've got a
Divine
spiritualist.
That sounds kitty cat.
Each ruler can build a tomb. Oh, you know what? Okay, the Egyptians
I was gonna
used
say
to
Egyptian
bury their
tolerance.
cats with
Yes.
them, right? Now it's going to be the opposite. We're going to build these big pyramids and bury our humans with it,
I like
assuming we
it.
find them.
I like it.
Okay. So we can, I like this that we can build the monument, and the slavery tolerance
I like
increases,
that, yes.
and the war tolerance.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, that's great. Okay,
The
here we
cat
go.
Confederacy.
Boom.
1,000
Wah!
stars
Oh, but that's all.
to conquer.
Primitive Gilberts.
Let's
Dense jungles.
Skilled Daria. Right, we didn't rename our planet, but that's okay. Our civilization has spread and prospered. Many false prophets took it upon themselves to offer spiritual guidance to our people as we advanced through the ages, but the true faith prevailed. The last heathen strongholds were vanquished after several bloody crusades, uniting us under the holy will of a single divine leader. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Cat Confederacy have finished development of the first hyperdrives. Stars themselves are finally within our grasps. Excellent.
lovely.
All right, I'm going to tell them to tell us everything.
Everything.
An
Yes.
excellent decision.
Yes, thank you.
Building a star empire can be a
Building Star
daunting
Empire.
task.
First
To help get
mission,
things
fully
started,
survey our
we'll
home system.
provide
Added it to the
instructional
entry
mission
situation
to
log.
cover the basic
And so
steps
there's a hotkey for
necessary
that.
to establish
F5,
ourselves as a
excellent.
successful The
Hotkeys
situation
are
log
good.
displays a list of all
This is
currently
Yeah, this is the
available
great way to
special
like do the
projects
tutorials.
and
Just give people
various
missions
interest.
that tell people how to
New
do
items
things
will
in a
likely
step-by-step
appear as
basis.
we begin exploring the galaxy.
And you're playing the game and getting
So
learned.
we got to find our science ship, which I think is this guy
This
here.
is our science
Ship Cat,
which is used to
piloted,
survey astronomical
or it's named
objects such as
Calmorda,
planets in a
and
star
it's
system.
piloted by
The planet needs to be
Japrovis.
surveyed in
species,
order to make
Gilberts.
its
That's a
sources
good
visible.
cat name.
I like it.
this.
Mm-hmm. So I think there was like an easy button, a survey over here.
Survey.
Control
sounds
click to survey a single. Oh, click an object to survey the entire system. Okay, so we click this and then we click some random object. Let's do our moon. Boop.
Whoa,
So he's gonna
oh,
move
look
there
at
and then
this. There you go.
do the whole system.
all the
Excellent.
things.
like beautiful.
All right. So we've done that. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Building a star empire can be a
Situation log.
daunting
Yes, we've
task.
done that. Okay, great. So, do we send our military fleet up
Military
somewhere
fleets are
to
used
explore?
protect our
Oh, how do
emerging
I
empire from threats, or to expand our
Oh, I need
glorious
to
rule through force
hit
of
M
arms,
for the galactic
if
map.
we
Okay,
so
you can't
wish.
just zoom out.
There's the galactic map and might as well show everyone like
Look at the
galaxy
size
too.
of this.
Galaxy.
Wha-bam! 1,000 stars.
Oh my god.
Each star having multiple planets with multiple moons.
There's more murder
There's
and chaos
nebulas
to be
and
done.
stuff
You
too.
could play one campaign for a little while.
I think you can. One thing I find that very interesting about what they're talked about here is a lot of times the 4X games, one of the X's is exploration, and a lot of times exploration sort of continues. Like you win before you maybe have even explored everything, and it really sounds like what they're doing here is it's sort of the exploration phase, but then it falls into classic sort of 4X like paradox style 4X, which is really interesting because then it's all about diplomacy and warfare, like in the advanced type of warfare that happen in these paradox games because of how wars happen. So that's pretty. All right, let's move over here. Class M. That's the M's the good kind.
M's the good kind.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna unpause and go to like speed.
Double up.
Now, I was gonna say we must have some things that we have to start researching. Yeah.
Is where we
So,
are directing our
physics.
research efforts.
Viral
Technologies
Wick is
are
our
categorized
expert. He's
into
53.
three different
His
fields,
expertise is
with each
particle
field
physics.
typically having three available research
Which one of
options.
these? Does it say what it is? This would unlock a physics lab, which gives us more research. Okay, so we've got our 3 researches up here.
Right.
So we're making 5 physics research per month, 5 society research per month, 5 engineering research per month. And what do we have over here? We have influence, minerals, energy, all right?
Money.
Strategic resources, directly control planets. We can effectively control 5 planets. So presumably there's something that can increase or decrease that. How many we
I'm
are allowed to
sure.
control. Probably government types, technologies, maybe
Increase by
buildings.
Technology, building, and go. Yeah.
Oh, it
government
says it there.
farms.
Yeah. And then after that, maybe you have to worry about doing puppets and things become unstable. I mean, it's 4X game, so researching more research is probably good, right?
Yes. Interestingly enough, though, I mean, thinking of like getting 5 planets, you're looking for 5 habitable planets. Unless
Yeah.
you have terraforming, you're probably not going to get that in one particular solar map. You'd have to go somewhere else.
That's probably true, yeah.
Colony ships.
Colony
There
ship
you
is pretty
go.
good. I mean, I like the idea of living
Living
forever.
forever.
But, you know, let's see if we can colonize in the amount of time that we've got. Granthium Forge reveals Granthium ore. Stronger than diamond.
More is better.
Cool. Betharian power plant.
What does it do? Okay, rare
So this generates money if we build, or energy, which I think is
Okay.
basically like money in this
Money.
game.
Yeah.
And reveals this.
also traded
Meteor
away.
strikes, they burn very slowly or efficiently.
And then missiles, of course.
I'm gonna go with the fusion power plant
like it.
because that will generate some heat, and we want to be warm, of course.
Cats,
We're gonna.
comfort.
Every cat is gonna have their own personal power plant they can just sleep on top of, and it's just nice and comfortable. Makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Totally.
totally.
Your planet though, like, is there any
Research
cold
in new
spaces, any
technologies
places
will be
that are
critical
not?
to our
It's a
High
jungle.
Priest
I
Jopra
think
is the
there's
new
not
heir
really
to our
a
empire. We'll take
support
throne when
for
our current ruler
technological
dies.
progress. But this is
Okay.
our home world and the capital
We'll probably have to
of
go
our
to the.
empire.
I
The
suspect it's either the government
government
screen
presents us
or the
with
empire
information
screen.
regarding our
This me?
empire and its government.
Yes, that's me.
Here we can
Seems
see
like-
our ruler
Oh,
and any related
I am
facts.
charismatic
Of course, kitty.
and a fertility preacher.
Oh.
And our
a
heir
cat,
is
right?
High Priest Jopra, investor for more energy credits, expansionist. I
Nice.
like that. Doesn't actually say what it does. Maybe it might just come up in more of the decisions or something like that. That's okay.
There's your little survey ship.
So our edicts are cheaper and they last longer.
The
budget window.
tab tallies out
Wow, you're
our
making money.
monthly
Good.
income
All right.
expenses.
Policies.
The policies
So what
tab
edict can I
covers
go for
government
right now?
policies as
Information
well as
quarantine.
empire-wide
Ooh.
edicts, practices
Well,
that can be
slavery is
temporarily
currently
enforced by
prohibited, so
spending
apparently
some
you
of
wanna
our
change that.
influence.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any slave races yet. Oh, I literally can't change it right now. How are we gonna change that?
Maybe
There's got to be something we can do to make this be allowed.
you have to learn how to be.
A slaver?
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a pop-up. New heir. Oh, yes, thank you. We've got
Oh,
that.
kitties. we have kittens.
We're gonna
Research
try.
on new technologies will be critical to our
Yeah,
success.
New World
I
Protocols,
tell you this
Off-World
not merely
Construction,
as a product,
Colony Ships,
but
Construction
that
Ships.
as an
That all sounds
astute
pretty good. Okay,
observer
we did
may
send
already
our
have noticed,
fleet
habitable
out to some
planets
other
are
system.
divided into a number of surface tiles. Tiles can generate resources,
So,
but we will need
you sent the
planetary
fleet out?
buildings to
Yeah,
get
I
the
sent the
most
fleet out to,
of
you
I
know,
didn't even notice that bit.
check out new systems, see what might be there. We got a bunch of planets and things. Lies inside Cat Confederacy space.
Now,
Does
do
it? Oh, just barely. Just. Yeah, I guess, and we've got a little bloop out here too.
Did the military, is that automatic fighting, or do you have to take a hands-on?
It's automatic fighting as far as I know. Like, if they, you can tell them whether they're passive or aggressive or whatever.
Right.
So right now they're passive, so they're not going to move towards hostile, but they will enter combat if the hostiles move towards
Okay.
them.
Right.
So they will defend themselves. They're just not going to start anything. Vroom.
Lovely.
That's, hyperspace sound effects.
Oh, you're doing. Oh.
Vroom. I mean, there probably was a sound effect, but we actually don't
I
have the
think
sound
group is
turned on right
pretty
here.
good,
Yeah, sound effects make everything better. What is this?
Has not been surveyed. Oh, we need to go there. do it.
A tropical world, which is where we're
World,
from.
We need
That
to do
should
Perfect.
work.
Oh yeah,
There
we
you
could,
go.
we could
Oh, we're
check
out
out
there.
our tiles on our planet here. Yeah, but we'll get there.
This is our home
So,
world and the capital
There's no
of our
cold places,
empire.
hopefully.
These are planet-specific edicts, practices that
Oh,
can
remember,
be
get more
temporarily
happiness, less
enforced
construction
by
time.
spending some
Yeah, we can
value.
start
Here we see
looking
a
at
visual
clearing these
representation
blockers.
of this
So
planet's surface,
this looks like
divided
it's a
into
tile
tiles.
that's got
This
minerals
tab is
on
only
it.
visible on
So it seems like it
colonies
might be a
and
good
severe
idea to
worlds that are
clear this
habitable.
tile.
Each pop occupies a single tile,
Select
which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
Yeah, so click here, hit clear. Oh, can't afford it, why not? I need 117 energy, I have 58.
So
okay,
far off.
so we'll wait. Now, why is this like red? It's not...
So is
Oh,
it
because of happiness
costing us?
and solitary. So this pop has less happiness. I don't think he's working this to the max. Is what costing us?
Is that what that like the red four
No,
little
I
energy
think
thing?
that's what this tile produces.
Okay.
And it's just producing less at the moment.
Yeah,
So it's
I know
really
pop
that
is
he
still
found.
growing over here. So if I move this guy from here to here, unemployed, putting it to work. Oh, okay,
We have
hold
to
on.
research something
Yeah.
cool. Okay, what's
We
this?
found an anomaly. Okay, the game's paused. So this is terrain, tropical terrain. Why isn't this population working here? That's what I'm not getting. So it looks like it's exactly the same. Right? Tropical terrain, tropical terrain.
Mine
But this one
does.
produces food. I guess just the tile by
no-
itself produces food. This tile wasn't producing anything at its base until we built something here.
You
Many
could you just
buildings
moved
may
your
cause
population
adjacency
around.
Yeah.
So you're saying I
to
want you
buildings
from
in neighboring
Yeah.
tiles.
Okay. I'd assumed, yeah, okay,
Okay.
that when it got here it would show some food, but no, that's like, so this tropical terrain has fruit or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
Or,
okay.
you know, little rodents
Yeah.
that we can hunt, and this one does not. So this would be a good one to build something.
Right.
What I don't know is if you build something, does it replace what's there or add to it? I would hope just add to it, but I don't know.
Hydroponics, can we afford it?
It needs minerals. Yeah, actually, we
60
totally can.
rows.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so my question would be,
Here
if
we
I were
see
to
a visual
build,
represent many buildings
wonder
may
if that
cause
pop-up says
adjacency.
anything.
Here we see a visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles.
So if
Many
we built, say, a
buildings may
mining
cause
network here, would we
adjacency
lose the
effects
food?
to buildings in neighboring
don't know.
tiles. Here we see a visual
I don't think any of these
representation
have
of
something
this
yet, except for
planet's
my
surface,
capital right
divided
over here.
into tiles. This tab is
It
only
sounds
visible
like
on
it
colonies
just-
and
I don't
surveys
think it would
that are
replace.
habitable.
Well, I don't
Each
know.
pop
Click on something.
occupies a single
What could
tile.
possibly
It
go
just
wrong?
that
yes.
there can
What
never
could
be
No, I
possibly
don't
go
know.
wrong?
Because here, look at the
Then there are
capital
three
tile here.
tiles.
It's the capital is doing 4-4. The terrain is doing 2-1. So that's a total of 6-5, which is what it says. So I guess it adds.
Oh.
This one I don't know how the math works out. I'm like, it's 2 food, 1 mineral, and it produces 4 food. So there's something behind the
Special.
scenes we don't know. So we should probably start
Many
building
buildings
something.
may
Eat
cause
rocks.
adjacency
My grand
effects
mausoleum.
to buildings
Oh,
in
yes.
neighboring
Yes,
tiles.
all right. Obviously, we're going to start on that
Yeah.
right
Gotta go
away.
with the important stuff.
Clearly,
Ah,
important
yes.
thing, top priority.
Divided
So we
into
found
tiles.
an anomaly
This tab is
on
only
a
visible
planet
on
here.
colonies and surveyed
The home
worlds
system, we
that are
found something
habitable.
on blah
Each
that
pop
does not match
occupies
the
a
earlier
single
scans
tile,
made from our
which
home
means
world.
that there can never be
So
more
it
pops
looks
on
like
a
it's a level 1
planet than
anomaly
there are
with
free
0
tiles.
risk. So I guess we'll research it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Zero
would
risk.
Find out what
research it
happens.
Anyway,
But wait,
we have
no
little
risk, no
pop-ups.
reward. There's no
That's the
risk.
anomaly.
There's no
There's
reward.
No.
You're not gonna get a reward.
Yeah,
out
but
of
they're
this.
cats. They're always lucky.
But 0%.
No, the failure
We have
risk.
found an anomaly.
0%.
Oh, okay.
So what's
That's
the
right,
reward
yeah.
gonna be? Biscuits?
Biscuits are good.
What for cats?
Well,
Biscuits are amazing.
biscuits
They're
are
always
your
good.
friend.
All right, I'm gonna send my fleet back home. I don't want to send it too far away from home, and I'll get scared. Or actually, I'll send it. I'll send it over here, which is maybe where you want to colonize because.
Is that the
here.
one, or is it down here?
No, I think it was in. Oh, I might be wrong. Maybe it was down here. Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually mouse over it and see.
Oh.
All right, so fleet,
Quick.
stay there. Nope, come back.
Okay, go back.
Vromp.
It's good.
Yeah,
Go
totally wrong. All right, so it's gonna get back over there. So I guess we can probably go and increase the speed.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Good.
It'd be good.
I'm excited.
Anomaly.
Secrets.
Traces of other interstellar travelers. A weak warp trail shows that someone was here long ago, maybe watching our planet for potential allies. It's so weak we cannot trace it further. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance, and it will most assuredly grant us new knowledge and technology.
Yes. Go get them.
So our science ship is now back to surveying, and if we look at the
The
situation log,
situation log displays
right?
a
Okay,
list of all
tutorial: build a
currently
building,
available special
research a
projects and
research,
various
survey
other
the home
points of
system.
interest.
Got it.
New
Victory.
items will likely appear as we begin
So right now
exploring
there's
the
just
galaxy.
2 victory conditions listed here, but I know that there's more. Maybe you unlock
You
them
have
with
to
technology.
unlock them.
Good.
Yeah.
Weeks after the cat.
Wait,
falling over themselves to publish their takes. Wow, they're excited. Favorite storm of the scientific community has negative yet temporary impact on pursuits in other fields.
Interesting.
They're so all they can think about is I need to
The
publish anything
technology
out there.
screen
They're
Yeah.
not
is where
researching
we'll be
anymore.
directing our
Interesting.
research efforts.
Ooh.
Technologies
All right.
are categorized into 3 different fields, with each
Well,
field
well.
So interesting.
having 3
You know what the
available
scientists
research
are like,
options.
They're just enthusiastic.
Yep.
Don't criticize. Our science ships are still buzzing around. I think they're almost done scanning the system. Because the gray names here, everything else is no longer a gray name, so it must have been surveyed.
Barren.
Yeah, barren, no habitability.
And you cannot terraform it. Eh?
No, apparently it's a late game technology in this game.
Well, it makes sense.
Well, it's a
Well
pretty
done.
late
The
game
survey
technology
of
on
our home
Earth here
system
too,
has been
so-
completed.
So we've fully surveyed our
This is
starting
the
system.
planetary data that the astronomers
Yay,
of our
system.
home world could only dream of
And
for
well
generations.
done. We now have access to the planetary data that the astronomers of our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
Situation
So now I'm going
log
to take the science
updated.
ship and I'm going to send it out. I can just send it this way. Oh, and then survey. Oh, that's very handy.
Nice.
So that's not the one with the
No.
habitable system, but it is adjacent
It's
to it.
on the way.
Our
Yeah.
exploration efforts. I recommend
Let us boldly
sending
go
a
where no
science
synthetic
ship to
intelligence has
survey
gone
the
before.
systems. Let us boldly go.
So yes, we have done that. We have sent you
The
to a
situation
neighboring
log displays
system.
a list of all
We're
currently
still working
available
researching
special
technologies.
projects and
Build the
various
second
points
science
of
ship.
Oh,
interest.
nice.
That might be
New
very
items will
helpful.
I
likely
like it.
enable
Okay.
In
us to
fact,
build
doesn't
a
your science
second
ship also
science ship.
build special
This would
units
double
like
the speed
mining
at which we can survey all the
ships
ships in
and
use within our empire
Because you
are
could
designed here.
Ship design.
New
put it in
hull
orbit
sizes and
around an
components
asteroid or
will be
something.
unlocked
Or
as we
another one.
research
I
new technology.
don't know.
In the
I haven't
context
done
of
that
the
for you.
Empire screen, all the ships
Where do
in
we
use within
actually
the
build
policies
the
tab
ship?
covers
We build it
government
at our
policies
planet?
as
Oh no,
this
we
is
build
our
it at the
homeworld and the
starport
capital
over
of
here.
our empire.
Bam.
The spaceport tab is where we
So
build new ships.
we can add modules, but
If
missile
the planet
defense.
has no spaceport,
And
we can order
okay,
the
we have no more
construction of
modules right
one
now.
if we have the necessary
But I want to
minerals.
build a new ship,
Science.
a new science for science.
Oh, that's what it is. It's a construction ship. Construction ship is what allows you to build other things, I think.
On the screen.
So that's gonna
Well,
build
let's
quickly. And we don't have enough to queue up a second one after that, but that's okay. So we're
Corvettes.
gonna let it finish. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna
To
send this
consider
one to
building
the
a
system
second science
that
ship.
is habitable.
This would double the speed at which
I
we
suppose
can
maybe you
survey
should
our
check to see if there's
galactic
any like
neighborhood.
hostile neighbors after all. Oh, is this the dead end? Oh no, it still continues. Okay. I thought it might have been like a bit of a dead end over here, which would have been interesting. So right now we like literally have no vision on these systems at all. How do I click? No, I can't click into it.
Unknown space on life.
Ooh, unknowns alpha.
These are
So there's
unknown
hostile
spacefaring
fleets in
entities.
this system.
We can learn more about
We
them
should take
and maybe
and leave
even
that there.
initiate first
Might not
contact
be.
by completing
maybe.
the appropriate special project.
And we have a special
Situation
project
log
now.
Updated.
Yeah, there's definitely a race that lives here though. And that's right next door to the system we want to inhabit.
Of course.
The situation
Question.
log
This
displays a
sounds
list
like,
of all
if we do
currently
things
available
right,
special projects and various.
we
We may
need the
want to
beginnings of
consider
things.
building a
The
second
problem.
science ship. Remember
Yes, that's right.
discovered spacefaring alien
They have to
entities.
enslave other
Double the
species. To
size.
do that, we have to find other species.
The spaceport
All right, new
tab
science
is where
ship
we build
done.
double the science
So I'm
ship.
gonna send
Double
it
the fun. Oh,
to
I haven't
here.
been this excited since we completed
Requires
the
a
last
scientist. Oh,
assignment.
assign leader.
The leaders tab lets us
Um,
hire, dismiss, and assign
More
idle
services
governors, scientists.
Oh,
Oh, they're all working. Okay, we can recruit a new scientist though.
Okay.
So
Current age,
I don't think it matters.
expertise.
We'll hire the youngest one, the last longest. Oh, not enough influence. Oh no!
Yeah. Can we get any others?
Where's influence? What's the marker for influence?
Situation log.
So this is
updated.
annoying. Yeah, it's
System
this one right
survey
here.
Complete.
Oh.
So
Double the science ships
System
means
survey.
double the fun.
great.
Oh,
But
I haven't been
I-
this excited
so-
since we completed the last assignment.
Double science ships means double the fun. Oh.
Right. The problem is this: either we pull a scientist off of our research, and therefore we're not researching.
We can't. We don't have enough influence for any of the scientists.
No, they were all 100.
Oh.
So we'll have to get back to it. Anyway,
How do you
we can
get
still
more
survey with our current
influence
ships.
Okay.
Faster.
Well, I'm assuming there's probably some buildings or governments used to claim systems, enact policies and edicts, and recruit leaders. All right, I'm gonna send the fleet back to what's going to be our system. We're gonna go and mark it. We're gonna rub our faces up against it to mark it.
Our system.
Scratch the planetary walls.
Yeah, of course.
We have a brand
No
new
scientists.
science ship,
Insists.
but
Point
no
out benefits
scientist
and
has been
organic
assigned to
scientists.
command it.
Recruit scientists. Yes, that sounds
A healthy
great.
supply of minerals
Healthy
and energy
supply of
credits
minerals
is
and
critical
energy
to the
credits.
well-being of any interstellar power. We should take
Micro
steps to
stations and
increase our
buildings.
And one of our scientists just got a level up. That's great. But yeah, where's our home planet? You.
The spaceport tab is where we build new ships.
Surface.
Here we see a
We're still
visual
building this.
representation of this
How far
planet's
along is it
surface, divided into
Finished
tiles.
in 125, I
This
assume,
tab is only visible
days.
on colonies
So
and
quite,
surveyed
so another,
worlds
you know,
that are
half year, not quite,
Each pop
to get there,
occupies
but
a
it will
single
get there, and then we'll have our mausoleum, which will be
There
good.
can never
And
be
then what we
more
can
pops on
look
the planet than
into
there are free tiles.
is building something. Can I start clearing stuff? Oh, I can.
Slums. Yes,
which-
clear that.
Which?
Give you more production, apparently.
Okay, oh, that gets added to the queue. I see, we'll clear that. But then what we could do is look into building more of a building, like if maybe there's an influence building we can build. Oh, everyone just gained a level. All my scientists.
That's progress.
All right, yep, that's great. There's our fleet. How do we, just like, can I double click to it to go? There we go.
There.
Excellent. Although, yeah, it's just going to babysit this system over here. We know there's some hostiles there. We're going to keep guarding it with our tiny little... Do we want to build, what do we want to build at our spaceport?
What can we build at our space?
Here we see a visual representation.
Right over here?
The spaceport tab
Well,
is where
we can
build
design more
new
ships, but I mean, we could design a construction
A
ship.
construction ship.
We can
Alright, we'll
Sounds
build
like a
one,
good
see what
idea.
happens.
if we have the
a good
necessary
idea.
minerals.
Sounds like a good one.
Alright, system surveyed over here. Excellent. So, we may as well...
I can't quite think of it.
Let's grab the science
We have
ship,
the ability
and
to
I guess we'll just tell them
manually
to survey
design new
over
ships
here.
in the ship
Not going to
design
tell them to
screen.
survey the
This is a
system
fairly
with aliens.
straightforward process, though
Well,
one
probably
that can
not
be
yet.
fully automated.
There's no point starting
if
the
we
war
so-
before we're ready to start.
Yeah, we don't have our new military technology or anything. Everything's slow. Okay, they back up to plus 4%, which is great. But yeah, they don't have we're not researching anything they have expertise in, which is unfortunate. But well, that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
In the
Contacts.
contact
Okay,
screen,
we haven't
we
actually
see a
learned to
detailed
talk to
list
anyone
of
yet.
The leaders tab lets us
Construction of a
hire,
building has
dismiss,
been
and assign
completed.
idle governors.
My
scientists,
awesome building.
admirals,
Now,
and
does
generals.
Mausoleum give us any sort of influence because you're just that cool?
I would like
I would
that.
The
think so.
spaceport tab
Let's
is where
hope.
we build new ships.
We're gonna find
If
out.
a planet has no
Let's go
spaceport,
to
this is
here.
our home world and the
Surface.
capital.
I don't
Here we
think
see a
it
visual
did.
representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles.
It just gives
This
us
tab
the
is only visible
ethics
on colonies
divergence.
and surveyed worlds that are habitable.
Whatever that
Each pop
Upgrade.
occupies a single tile, which means that there can
And you're
never
getting
be more
instant
on the
slavery.
planet
No.
than there are free tiles.
And then we did clear this.
Yes,
And
we
some
have a
Gilberts
place
to move in
now.
there.
Okay, that's good.
All right, let's hold off on this a sec. What can we build? So we're working this tile. It's already doing 2 food.
Many buildings
Can
may
we
cause
build?
adjacency
No,
effects
none
to
of these things
buildings
gives us
in
more
neighboring
influence, which is
tiles.
the
Let's
purpley
take
thing.
this into consideration when constructing new facilities.
More science?
Science is always good.
Science
Mining,
harder.
at some point, we're going to need materials for all this stuff.
Here
Yep,
we see a
true.
visual
You need more
representation of
minerals.
But science
the
is always
surface,
good. You can't
divided
go wrong
into
with
tiles.
All right, we
This
found another
tab is
anomaly.
only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can
20%
never be
fail,
more pops
but-
on a planet.
We've got the right level.
There are
Level
free
3,
tiles.
it's level 3, so we should be
Do it.
fine. Research.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Research all the
Look
things.
at the little light.
Yeah, I know. I like the little beam that comes down. It looks really good. Like, the problem is I'm always going to be playing the game out here. Or out
Or out here.
Right.
You know? But it's like, then you zoom in, you're like, oh yeah, it's
Get
really
really
pretty.
Right
close.
into
and
the
it's
ship
pretty.
level and see some little guys come out. Oh my god.
It's so fluffy. Wait, fire.
Fire. Oh, it's going quite quickly.
It definitely is.
Going,
Failure?
going,
It's
going.
1 out of 5 chance. It's not gonna
Report.
fail.
Seems that a ceramic container is circling the star.
Oh.
Should not be there. Manages. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. A conundrum worth investigating, of course.
Or it's
Surely
a
it's sign of...
sign-
Oh, influence!
Influence. Look at that. What does
Okay,
the other give
What,
us?
you can just buy it?
Yeah, we're gonna do this because we're in a limited time, because this gives us the ability to hire expert. We got that
Okay.
construction ship that's not doing anything either. Assign leader,
The leaders
recruit,
tab lets us hire,
get us another
dismiss,
scientist.
and assign idle governors, scientists,
and then
admirals,
you
and
aren't doing
generals.
anything. I select you. Boom.
A triumph.
What is this?
We have established
Enigmatic
communication
space
with alien
battle.
beings.
Wonders.
What a time to be alive, or in my case, powered on.
Oh, right. We may have finished... We established contact with the alien beings. Okay, because we finished that project for these aliens. So I think if we go to...
In the contact
Contacts?
screen,
Species,
we see a
no?
species tab. In the
Yeah,
contact
okay.
screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered.
Oh, there we go.
Ah!
Pictures of us are visible on
Crystalline
stars,
entities.
and we can quickly and easily
Reports
engage
of
with
extraordinary
the beings.
free-floating crystal-like objects are observed in certain systems. I think this is separate from the species. All right, let's issue a... study of these.
Situation log updated. The species in the contact screen.
Hang
we
on.
see
So do we not? Do we have
in the
contact or not have
screen,
contact?
We see
Yeah.
a detailed
Doesn't seem
species
like-
tab lists
Doesn't
in the
seem like it,
contact
no.
screen. We
Check
see a
the,
detailed
situation
list of all
log.
the situation logs.
I mean, we can do a
displays
research
list of
project
all
here
currently available
for the
special
crystals.
projects and various
Maybe it's
other
related,
points of
maybe it's
triumph.
not. Okay,
We have
but now
established
we
communications
have
with alien beings.
our science ship here.
All
It's got an
the time
actual
to be
scientist. We can send
or
them,
in
say,
my
here
case,
to survey.
powered on.
And you guys are currently still surveying over there, and everything is groovy. We're gonna keep an eye out over here. We're hoping our colonization tech. Oh my God, it's gonna take forever. Oh, hang on, I stole a scientist away.
The tab lets us hire,
Waiting-
dismiss,
wait,
and
waiting?
assign
Did we recruit
idle
one or just
governors.
move
A
one?
triumph.
I moved one, is what I did. Well, I did recruit one, but I think I moved one that was
What
working. I
a
think
time
maybe
to
I
be
didn't scroll
alive.
enough
Or
to
in
be
my
able to see that
case,
they were actually
Yes,
working
but
on
we're
something.
excited in short time.
Yeah.
So just click.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah,
could
yeah.
possibly go wrong?
Ah, evading hostile fleet.
What? No.
No, our scientists.
No.
They're evading.
We
Yeah.
finally get them out there.
Evasive min. Oh, wait, they're alive?
Yeah, yeah, they ran.
Because everything went gray.
Because we left, so I think we lost the sensor contact.
Oh, okay.
So, how are they doing? They're still set to evading hostiles. I'm gonna bring my military fleet home.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. They're still set to evade. Well, I think this is their
Special
behavior.
project complete.
Oh,
Situation
excellent entities are
log
unbreakable.
updated.
Lots and lots of text. Things are happening.
Oh, God.
10% more physics research, or we spend 30 energy to instantly survey any crystalline entity system when entered. Crystal sonar modifier to your empire.
They are alive.
Let's do this one.
I like modifiers, and we don't have an extra one anyway.
It's practically used.
Oh,
yes.
they're both modifiers.
They're both modifiers. All right. How much time do we got? We have. Oh, I lost my timer. 11 minutes.
Oh, seriously?
Play
That went
faster.
Really
All right.
fast.
Quick, fast.
No.
All right.
In a hurry.
Quicker.
We're doing a speed run of Stellaris here. It's fine. Okay, so I brought our military fleet back home. So our construction fleet.
This is our
What do we do with you?
ship, which is
We
used to construct
can
space stations.
change your fleet stance.
Where an
We can tell you to build a
astronomical
research
object
station.
such as a planet has been surveyed.
Research
We can
or
order this
research.
ship to
Costs
build a
50 minerals
research
and it has a
station
monthly
or
maintenance of
mining
energy.
station to
Or we
exploit
can build a
any
mining
resources
station.
it may have.
Or we can build a terraform station, but we don't have that tech. Or we can build an observation post, which... Build an observation post above primitive world, study their society. Henrik mentioned something about being able to elevate a primitive race and maybe turn them into like a slave race or something like that, or have them integrate into your empire. So we're not doing that now. Oh,
Elevate to slave.
research.
Research.
Start slave.
Research.
Do I have to click on a planet after?
It's
Research complete.
building physics lab. Okay, that's something else.
You might have to click on.
Boop, boop.
No, not pooping.
All right, let's pick a new
A
research a
triumph.
second here. So
We
again,
have
he's good at
established communications
particles.
with alien beings.
But I
What a
don't- I
time
don't
to be
know how you
alive.
tell
Or
particles.
in my case,
Well, there's
powered on.
there's different. I don't think any of those are particles, basically.
Okay,
Or yeah,
I don't know how you would tell. Would it just say
I'm thinking the top left.
the little icon here? So this
yeah,
is like a
little icon.
field,
Yeah.
industry,
Oh,
something
okay.
else.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he's not proficient in any of these, but he can still do one.
Rotational changes on starships. Fusion power will let us
Probably
generate great amount of power.
for ship components. Oh yeah, we can grab that.
Yes.
Colony ship's still going. What is this? Change. Oh, change research. No, we don't want to do that.
No clicky. No clicky.
Construction ship. Yes, we want to.
This is our
use-
construction ship,
Okay,
which is
so
used to construct
with the mining
space
things
stations.
have to be over
Where an
1 base units or
astronomical
something to
object,
have
such as a
minerals
planet, has been
available.
surveyed,
Oh.
we can order this ship to build
There
a
are no
research
resources here
station
that can
or
be
a
affected
mining
by a research
station to
station.
exploit any resources
Oh.
it may have.
Well,
Oh.
so maybe
Oh,
only
like
places that
here.
have icons like that. Okay.
So if I go there, oh,
Build research station.
okay, that's
There we
fine.
go. And there's
Minerals
mining
over
up
there.
Okay.
Okay, so the gear is a type of, I guess it's engineering research that's available here if we build a research station. Aha!
Okay.
Now we know.
I don't know if I clicked the right. I don't think I did.
No idea.
No, you have to click one of those, eh? Then
I did, but I think.
something's moving. Really?
thought about it.
Left click?
Ah, there it is.
Click that,
there
then
we go,
left
there
click.
he goes,
Excellent.
There he goes.
That's actually pretty intuitive. I mean, it took a second,
Yeah.
but you know,
Triumph.
On
20
its way.
seconds later, we figured it out. Establish communication with alien beings. What a time to be
What a
alive.
time to be alive.
Or monkeys.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
The sign in the contact screen, we see the species tab list in the contact screen. Good. The scientist has
What if I send my military fleet back over there? You know, just say hi.
Sent off at
There you
our
go. What
leisure
could possibly
to
go
explore
wrong?
Yeah.
new
It's
systems
been a few
and/or
minutes.
meet some
We
grisly
can't die in
fate.
4 or 5 minutes, right?
The leaders tab
Is that a
lists
challenge?
I-
icons
It is a
and assign idle governors,
Alright, let's send the fleet back over there.
and generals. Good. good.
Alright.
The scientist has assumed command. Construction
Yay! Completed the construction.
Nice.
So, do we still have the construction fleet, or does it get used up? We still have.
This is our
What?
construction, which is
It blew
used
up
to
just as you got there.
You
broke it.
You broke it.
Research
You
station
killed it.
built in orbit
It
of
just
the
got
planetary
used.
body will gather its physics,
No,
engineering,
it can't be
and
used.
science
I mean, you built it. Why would it disappear?
What does it say up here?
Hostile fleet presence. Yeah, but I want to talk to you.
If
That's
they are
all.
hostile
Oh,
fleet,
crazy. So not everybody wants to talk back.
in the contact screen,
don't people talk
the
back
species
usually
in the
when
contact
Maybe they
screen
have to, like,
Or they just
detailed
shoot.
list of
start a
all
project the other way.
This is our construction ship. This is
Oh, there's
our
my construction fleet.
ship,
Okay, I think I
which
accidentally
is
moved my
used to
construction
construct
fleet.
Space stations.
Oh, there it is.
Warped out?
Astronomical
Yeah, just
objects such as a planet.
somewhere else.
I think I didn't split the fleet properly.
This is our construction ship, which is
I think
used
that's
to
what happened.
construct
So now I'm
space
just moving
stations.
my construction
When an
fleet
astronomical object
back
such
over
as a
there.
planet
Yeah, I
has
think
been
I moved my
surveyed,
construction
we can
fleet.
It'll be a moment.
So now,
This is amazing. This is gonna be a good game.
Research
Well, this is a
complete.
good game.
now we have our military fleet over here. These guys have built like a lot of stuff here. So these are crystalline entities. So maybe, okay, this is not a real race of people we can talk to. I mean,
Oh,
No, I liked it better when you didn't finish the sentence.
it's not a real race.
This is not a real race.
I don't
Obviously.
count. I think we've got some tech
they
that are
have no
finishing up.
fur, like no whiskers.
Yeah. What's up with that?
And they're unbreakable.
They're
or
not
something, right?
soft at all.
Nanomechanics, ion thrusters, beams.
More boom.
More boom?
Oh, what is this?
Hey,
What is that little?
Not a clue.
that's it's like, it's only a small.
Yeah, is it a slice?
Oh, it's a component size, maybe.
Yeah, it's only small. Yeah, it's a small component
Because
size.
some things are like small, medium, and large.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of things.
And some things can be both or all three, in fact.
Yes. It looked like that.
It's a survey ship that's not doing anything. Survey. All right.
Go that way. Alien void cloud. Can we run into that and see what happens? Find Q.
Oh no! Oh no!
The situation
'Cause
log
that
is
Oh,
always goes
investigate
well.
unknowns. Okay, so we did finish one investigation, but it might have
New items
been
will likely
into
appear
the
as
crystal
we begin
race,
exploring the
and now we
galaxy.
can start investigating this
Construction
race.
complete.
Okay, let's
That's
do that.
possible. So I probably shouldn't hang around and make them too nervous, right? That seems rude. No, we'll keep an eye on them. We're way out here.
I think I just figured out why we couldn't do slaves. Because we haven't really discovered another race yet.
Yeah, that could definitely
So
make
now
sense.
when we find one,
Maybe.
then it
it's
opens
available.
up the ability.
All right, so we've
Probably.
completed that construction. Now, here's an interesting question. Can we set up one of those mining bases over here? All right, so I've got a construction
This is
fleet.
our construction ship,
And
which
send
is
it-
used to construct space
Oh!
stations.
Build research station.
That's
There.
actually really handy to be able to do it that way. So yeah, you can build research stations even in systems where you don't have your own presence.
These
As
are
long as
It
someone else is
says-
there shooting at it.
But yeah,
It said
helps.
The
build
situation
research
log displays
stations,
a list
like
of
automated is going to go in there and wherever it needs to build one, it's going to automatically build one.
I believe you're
New
right
items
because there were
will likely
two
appear.
things
yeah.
here. And I think it's 50 per, and it said 100 in the pop-up.
So yeah, and you
Nice.
can
One,
just
two.
automatically
Anomaly
go and do
found.
it.
Anomalies.
Uh-oh.
Something big collided with this planet at some point.
it.
Yeah, totally do it.
Research the whole.
These are unknown spacefaring entities. With the situation log construction
alright.
complete.
Research station finished there. Great, but they're going to do another one. We got a level up. Excellent. We found the anomaly. Oh,
Multi-rich.
Fortuitous. Ah.
ooh. So this planet
Minerals.
has got extra lots of minerals. All right, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can see
Construction
here that
complete.
the units there
This is
are
our
idle.
construction ship,
yes, I know about
which
the
is
construction
used to
ship. We're
construct
going through.
space stations.
So this construction
When an
ship is currently
astronomical
idle.
object, such as a
So
planet,
if
has
we
been
go and
surveyed,
we right-click,
we can
say,
order
over
this
here.
ship
Oh, there's
to
little
build a
icons here,
research
too.
Station or a mining station to exploit
physics
any
research.
resources it may have. System
Yes,
survey
okay.
complete.
Yes, we've got 3 minutes left. We've got to wrap this up. Oh, build mining stations, build research stations. Start doing some of that.
Bird the piracy.
Oh, space pirates!
Oh,
Faithless criminals. I like, because that's, to me, sounds like contextual based on our setup. We're a theocracy, right?
right.
Main activities.
Illegally converted a number of civilian ships into weapons of war. Operating on the fringe of our space, these heretics started calling themselves the Death Cabal, responsible for several attacks on our ship. Damn you,
Oh,
pirates!
but perfect.
All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up now, but
Right
I'm
there.
so pumped for this.
Cliffhanger.
Under
Cliffhanger.
attack.
Oh shit!
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, everything's falling apart here at the last moment.
Good time to end this one. Run!
Everything is bad. Everything is bad.
Everything is all of a sudden
Abandoned ship.
terrible.
Abandoned ship.
What could possibly go wrong?
Thanks
Well,
for
it just
watching,
happened.
everyone.
See you later.
If there is anything about this video that you did indeed enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this, and I will see you again later. Have a good day, have a good evening wherever you are in the world. This is Briarstone, signing out.